We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 56 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Fouled off. He subtracts there beautifully as this pitch is swung on and missed for the game's first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Count still full, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Mazzara. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Angels nothing. Rangers coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Digging in, Danny Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop up. Pujols will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Justin Upton now, and if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. Outside, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Ready now for L.A., Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Upton stands at first with 1 out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. The 3-2 one more time. Very weakly on the ground. Once again a 3-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Still 1-2. Number 52 trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. His fastball taken high for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Batting in, shortstop, Will Tovar.
Coming to the plate now, Will Tovar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Hunter Pence. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken high, but for a called strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding in, Max Stassi, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Hard on the ground towards short, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting, third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A bouncer up the middle. There's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The center fielder, number 27.
So a runner at first with one out now, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Shohei Ohtani. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball just a bit up.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Into the box, number 52. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Hit sharply on the ground. Tovar from the outfield grass, and that's the first out.
Batting 8, center fielder, Delino.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9.
At the plate, number 71. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Cole Calhoun will stand in now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Albert Pujols. And he misses again. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these ups have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding in once again, Luis Renfroe. He singled his last time up. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, Georgia, Will Tovar.
Now to the plate, Will Tovar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here now the 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Popped him up. And this will land foul. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Line drive to left. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Stepping in, Max Stassi, a base hit in his first trip. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. Andrus has a play. 1 out.
Third baseman, number 6, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. And he popped him up. Odor is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. To 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chu has a read on it, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get things started. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
Hey, D-Roll, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
And the runner back easily. Pence gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Odor is sitting on 499 career hits, so a small milestone of sorts could be achieved here. The 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging.
2-2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Nomar Mazara waits on deck. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara. He flew out in his last at-bat. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. Pence rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The 1-2 misses down below the knee. A man at third with one away. Hit down the third baseline. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter.
So digging in now, number 71 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
A man on third with 2 down. Three and 1 now. Shin-Soo Choo would be next. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ball 2.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 2 and the Angels nothing. Here's Justin Upton now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Toward the gap in left center. Here's Upton on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Number 43 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Standing in now, Cole Calhoun. Fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on down the line. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Upton stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hard ground ball to third. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Chu has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Rangers on top here, 2-1. Digging in once again, Danny Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the pitch. 2-2 the count. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Elvis Andrus waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Settling in now, Elvis Andrus. Popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that will be a base hit for Andrus.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Andrus leads off first with 1 away. Into the box, Hunter Pence. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for route number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor. The ball on 2 strikes.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Coming to the plate now, Max Stassi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Mazzara is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, David
now at the plate, David Fletcher. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Andrews onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in and looking for more. Mike Trout has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Angels are gone in order. Our score remains 2-1. Number 31 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 31.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Another 2-2 offering, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So next to the plate for Texas, Delino DeShields. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Now batting.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, number 71. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Popped him up. Calhoun coming on, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Lifted down the line in left. Upton's under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 2-1. Sean Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chu has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Now batting, Danny Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Popped him up. Fletcher over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The shortstop, number 1.
Up next for the Rangers, Elvis Andrus. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Chopped weakly to the left. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hunter Pence.
Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Here's a high pop up.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound for the 3rd out.
Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in the Lone Star State with Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Set to start the 9th inning in this one. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols. And they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Renfroe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
Angels down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Texas Rangers used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 56 is credited with the win. Dylan Peters pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The Angels, 1 run, 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.